Today's episode is in honor of the national parks here in the U.S. and truly everywhere in the world. It's an episode acknowledging the peril our lands face and a bow of deep reverence to the land we are so deeply connected to. Join me for today's special meditation practice meant to soothe our broken hearts and celebrate the land we love. Welcome. You are listening to Our Mindful Nature, a podcast helping healers and those searching for healing respond to burnout, overwhelm, and depression with nature-based meditations for better mental health. I'm your host and meditation teacher, Meryl Arnett. If you would like to access these meditations as standalone audio files for your daily use, please subscribe to my newsletter at merylarnett.com. It's free, and you get a new mini meditation each week. All right, y'all, grab your headphones, get a cup of tea, and find a comfy seat. Welcome, y'all. Today's episode is a bit somber, but a very necessary conversation about the state of our national parks, those sacred wild places that belong to all of us, and yet are now under siege. Under the current U.S. administration, these lands, our shared heritage, face mounting threats. Policies that prioritize corporate interest over conservation have opened the doors to expanded drilling, mining, logging, stripping away protections that are meant to keep these ecosystems intact. Climate change policies have been weakened, rolling back crucial regulations that safeguard our air, our water, and the wildlife within these parklands. Funding cuts have left park services struggling. Fewer resources to combat wildfires, to preserve biodiversity, to care and steward the lands that we cherish. It's easy to feel helpless in the face of such peril. But today, we choose a different path. After reflecting on these urgent concerns and feeling the heartache that it creates, let us turn toward the power of connection, grounding ourselves in a meditation to honor our relationship with the earth. In doing so, we acknowledge that we're not separate from nature. We are a part of it. Through this practice, we cultivate reciprocity, offering gratitude to the land, the waters, the forest, and all beings that call these parks home. Here at Our Mindful Nature, we have the deep privilege of incorporating nature soundscapes into all of our meditation practices, many of which have been recorded right here in our national parks. The sounds that you hear during these meditations, the whispering trees, the rushing rivers, the echoing calls of wildlife, these are gifts, and we do not take them for granted. As we listen, we honor not only the land itself, but also the indigenous people who have cared for these places since time immemorial. With gratitude, we recognize that these lands were never empty or untouched, but have always been home to vibrant cultures, wisdom, and stewardship. May we listen with reverence, may we practice with gratitude, and may we commit ourselves to their protection. Today's meditation practice was actually recorded in my backyard in honor of Earth Day a few years ago. It was released to my newsletter group, and I thought I would release it here on the podcast today. It feels especially fitting. So take a deep breath, settle in, and join me as we bear witness, hold space, and reaffirm our commitment to protecting these sacred spaces for the earth, for each other, and for all the generations yet to come. Let's practice. Hello and welcome, friends. This is Meryl, and I am coming to you from my backyard in the evening. I'm guessing you can hear some birds. I'm confident you will hear wind, maybe a car or two, possibly a plane. We'll see. And as I sit outside, I wanted to record a really special meditation for us. This is a practice that I have been exploring for the last few months. And it came to me when I started to notice that every time I bring my meditation practice outside, I sit down or walk or lie down, asking for, searching for, taking what I need, centering myself in the practice. If I'm stressed, I might lean into the earth for support. If I feel stuck, I might tap into the element of water looking for a bit of flow, right? I show up, ask the earth for what I need, and certainly at the end, offer up gratitude, offer up thanks. But the pattern itself has been pretty consistent. Showing up, centering self, centering humanness over all else in this practice called meditation. And more, I am realizing that it's not enough just to name reciprocity. It's not enough just to name gratitude. But really, truly, I want us to think about, how do I move into reciprocity? How do I live in reciprocal relationship with the animate earth? With all of nature being equal to, centered as much as I center myself. This practice is an invitation for each of us, I hope, to step into that reciprocal relationship. This is a practice that has nothing to do with us. We're not showing up for our stress reduction. We're not showing up for our well-being or our steadiness. We are showing up in full, unwavering support for the earth, for nature, for all the animate, more than human in the world. If this practice was a meta practice, we would be out here saying, may you be healthy, may you be happy, may you be free from fear, to the earth and for the earth, rather than for ourselves or another human. So this practice is an offering, an act of reciprocity for the earth, and it's one that I hope you and I will return to many, many, many times. I'm going to invite you to join me now. You can step outside. You can sit down, you can lie down, you can also do this practice while you're taking a walk. All of these are welcome. Take a moment to find a comfortable position or to stand in a way where your bones are stacked. If you're going to close your eyes, feel free. And if you'd rather take a soft gaze as you're walking, that is also welcome. And together as a group, why don't we just start with a nice deep breath in and exhale out a sigh. And we'll just do that again, inhaling deeply. Exhaling out a sigh. Taking all the time you need. Breathing deeply, comfortably. And we'll begin our practice as we always do, by silently saying to ourselves, now is my time to meditate. Now is my time to meditate. And as you say those words, I wonder if you can just settle a bit more into your own body. Just taking a second to soften your edges, to release any noticeable gripping, especially in your belly, in your chest, your shoulders. Maybe relaxing through your jaw and the inside of the mouth. Softening the skin around the eyes and across your forehead. And then take a moment to simply feel your breath here. To feel the inhales and the exhales. And you might feel as you're breathing in that you're sort of gathering yourself up. You're tapping into your own internal resources. And as you breathe out, you're offering up all of yourself. And just feel the way your breath is the most innate form of reciprocal relationship. Breathing in, taking in a bit of the earth. And breathing out, sharing a bit of yourself with the earth. Just for a moment feeling this. You might feel or remember how it feels for wind to brush across your skin. Acknowledging the gift of that feeling. And when you breathe out, you are offering a bit of that gift, your gift, back to the earth. As we continue to breathe, take a moment to remember the smell of salt water, of a pending snowstorm, of eucalyptus leaves, or the scent of your favorite flower. And now offer your own scent. Your salt, your musk, your sweet humanness. Offer your scent to the earth. Now think of all the sounds that you find soothing. Ocean waves, a rainstorm, bird song, or bamboo forests. Offer the sound of your breath, a hum, a song, a chant. Offer your own soothing sound to the earth. Feel your body now. Resting gently on the earth. Remember how it feels when your back is lovingly rubbed. Offer up your steps, your resting weight, as its own loving massage of the earth. Feel the press of your body against the earth as a source of comfort, a source of presence. And lastly, remember color. The green, the vibrancy, the blue, a flower, a bird, a stone. Remember color. Think of yourself here, your utter uniqueness, the wild composite of color that makes up you in this moment. Offer your full, unapologetic humanness to the earth. Feeling yourself fully present here. In a state of open exchange with the earth around you. Let's just take another moment to breathe in reciprocity with the earth. Feeling your breath flow. Feeling yourself in fluid relationship with the earth around you. You might just wiggle your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, let's take a deep breath in together. Exhaling out a sigh. Once again, offering up this practice and all practices that follow for the earth, for the more than human that surrounds us. May we all be safe. May we all be well. And may we all know that we are loved. Thank you guys for listening today, for practicing with me. As we close this episode of Our Mindful Nature, may we carry forward a deeper awareness of the threats facing our national parks and the responsibility we hold to protect them and all lands everywhere. Through reflection and meditation, we've honored our connection with these sacred lands. We've listened with gratitude, and we've cultivated a sense of reciprocity with the earth. May this practice inspire us to advocate, appreciate, and act for nature, for future generations, and for the balance of all life. Thanks for listening to Our Mindful Nature. If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider sharing it with a friend or leaving me a review wherever you get your podcasts. It helps others to find the show, and let's face it, we could all use a few more meditators in our lives. Our Mindful Nature is recorded on Muskogee land and produced with the support of Brianna Nielsen. Deep gratitude is offered to acoustic ecologists Gordon Hempton and Nick McMahon for the use of their nature field recordings in many of these episodes. To join my live classes, ask questions, or learn about my teacher trainings, please visit merylarnett.com. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next week.